Hi, for what it's worth, I'm Mike here with you today doing a Wrestling Rumors show. And just an important reminder, this is just a rumor show. There's no facts behind it. There's, some uh, nothing's confirmed as legitimate news yet. So take it for what it's worth. This is just rumors, but this is what I've heard going around, and for what it's worth, I want to let you know. All right, now I'm a big fan of Cody and the Young Bucks and AEW, what they've done. I really like the idea and the new concept. Give Vince some competition, makes things happen. And well, it might be the hottest free agent in the market right now, Kenny Omega, going to AEW. It's not really a big far stretch, but it may have been given to us the other night when the episode of Being the Elite came out, and they were looking for the lost red phone of Kenny's, and on it had a timer, and on that timer was 9 days going down to February 7th, and AEW is having a live streaming event that day to be announcing some people that are going to be joining the company. Maybe Kenny is in on that? I think so. I think that'll be the time because his contract is up with New Japan. Then the next rumor that I've been hearing is not really too much of a rumor anymore, but it had been with Ambrose is not going to re-sign with WWE. He's tired of it, not getting the creative angle that he wants, the direction that he wanted to be in. He really is not wanting to be in the character that he is. And last night, I believe he was trying to kind of do a CM Punk bombshell in the ring, and they cut him off because he was going to tell us that he's leaving. And that little skit that he did with Triple H, as much as it is scripted and put in there, I think they kind of went off script there on Dean's end. And the match in itself really showed Dean didn't want to be, he was just going through the match to do the match. The ending, the curb stomp, he had so much time to run from ring corner to ring corner, and Dean looking at him on all fours before he ran up to him while he's watching him give him a curb stomp. That's just not Dean, and I really didn't like that. For what it's worth, I totally felt that was just Dean going through the motions, and we won't see much of him more till the end of his contract, not in any high-profile cases or matches anyway. And while we're at that, Dean, the WWE, because of AEW, had to dig into their purse and trying to keep everybody in the whole, independent scene and anybody that could potentially be a free agent to go to AEW. So they've been opening their purses a little bit and challenging anybody. If they want to re-sign right now, they'll double their contract. Sources around reporting it has been confirmed. So if you're going to get a double paycheck from WWE just for signing today, I would think a lot of the current wrestlers may think twice before they jump ship, unless they like Dean and really don't like the direction that they're going in. They're also giving 50% raises for those that re-sign that are not on television, the other talents and other jobs that are around in the company, to make sure that they don't go over to AEW. And just by opening the company, Cody's made a lot of wrestlers some money. So congratulations, Cody and the Young Bucks. You've helped a bunch of people in your profession earn some of that hard-earned cash more into their pockets. Now, going off to a different subject of Roman Reigns. Will he return? What is the prognosis with Roman? Well, as you probably have heard, he's doing a movie with The Rock, his cousin. But that is because it's going well for him. And the diagnosis is a sign. His leukemia is not the deadly form. So it hasn't come back and crippled his system. And that's great news. I love to hear it. But that also means that after this movie's done, it may be something that he could start to rehab and get back into the wrestling mode. And maybe next year's WrestleMania or Royal Rumble could bring in Roman. But that's just a rumor. We don't know. But give me your thoughts and comments down below, and let me know what you think. Now, did you hear about the viral video where they made them take off all the AEW merchandise? Nah, it wouldn't happen for me. I'd probably end up leaving the event and making a big media scene, because no, I'm just a fan. I paid for my seat and I want to be there. I wouldn't have been as quiet as that guy. I'm kind of a loudmouth anyway, but damn, you make me take something off, I'm gonna have all my friends go there with more. That's not what you want me to do. You don't want to antagonize me. That'd be bad. But so they were doing that. It got the video got viral, and it shows them making people take off AEWs. And Matt Jackson responded on Twitter, telling fans that if you wore a WWE shirt and you were at our event, we would not do that to you. And that's just, maybe WWE's already afraid, Matt. Wouldn't you be? I would if I was Vince. He's on the outside looking in. Triple H at least knows more, has his foot on, or ear to the pulse of the fans. But Vince is kind of stuck in the XFL world. It'll work again! 100 million says so. Oh, sorry, that's a little different. But, about the Royal Rumble again, did you know, I know it's hard to pay attention, but the Women's Royal Rumble, it goes 90 seconds per, next person in. They were keeping track. The average was 2 minutes or a minute 56 seconds per person getting in. They didn't hit the time once. The very first person, number 3, Mandy, came in at 1:32, and everything after that was higher. And that's a lot of it to do with them, the 30 seconds it takes extra to walk down to the rampway, so they were letting people have longer. But what was supposed to be a 45-minute match, at minimum, or 42 when it goes into the final Royal Rumble, turns out to be 56, 57 minutes, an extra 15 minutes just on the Women's Royal Rumble. I didn't get into timing on the Men's Royal Rumble yet. But imagine, it was a 5-hour event, that plus the 2-hour pre-show. You almost think that this was, WrestleMania. It was a good card, but that's a long time. They need to pay attention more to detail, because if you're going to do it, tell us a time, you need to stay by the time. And last but not least today, I'm going to be going over what I think about Daniel Bryan beating AJ Styles with the help of Rowan. Now, I did see a couple things on Twitter, but that's not where I got my thoughts. The thought of the Wyatt family getting back together with Daniel, this would be a great way to have the rebirth of Bray maybe tonight on the next SmackDown, because where else would Rowan fit in without Harper? Harper needs to be there. He's going to show up with possibly Bray, maybe tonight, maybe a little bit further down the road, but it'll definitely, I think, culminate into an Elimination Chamber match somewhere along the line with AJ, Daniel Bryan, and the Wyatt family, and maybe throw in Randy Orton for good measure. Something to that effect. We'll have to see. But for what it's worth, that's all I got for you right now. These are rumors, just that. If you find something out and you want to let me know, please leave a comment, like and subscribe to these videos, and please ring the notification bell, and you'll hear when the next videos come out. For what it's worth, I'm Mike. Thanks. Have a great one.